oily beans lubricate my machine. What's going on, guys? It's Chris from 416 Coffee, and today I'm answering a very common question I get, which has to do with oily beans. So people are like, Chris, are oily beans good? Are oily beans bad? There used to be kind of this old, very popular in the Italian community, I know because I'm Italian, kind of mythology around oily beans being good for the machine. Like, hey, the oily beans lubricate my machine. They do not. They do not. Let it be. Put me on record. Oily beans are bad, guys. Oily beans are bad. So, coffee beans should be dry. Oils tend to be pushed from coffee when two things happen or a combination of both. So, number one, if a coffee is like super over roasted, like burnt to shit, it'll start pushing oils out. Boom, you have oily beans, very over roasted, and it'll push oils fairly quickly after roasting. And then the other thing is if a coffee gets really old, it'll start to push oils. Pretty much the coffee is breaking down, guys. Those oils are coming out. So oily beans are not good. They suggest age, and they suggest, over roasting, usually a combination of both. So do not buy oily beans. Your beans should be dry, guys. And oily beans also gunk up equipment. So like, obviously if you're running those beans through your grinder and stuff like that, those oils are getting trapped in moving parts in there, and then, it's collecting grinds in the oil. It's a terrible mess. We've like gutted grinders that have been used with coffees that are over roasted and kind of breaking down like that, and it is a disaster to clean them. So guys, avoid oily beans at all costs. Don't buy oily beans, and yeah, that's it. They do not benefit your machine or your palate, so avoid oily beans.